Okay guys, let's eat, and don't invite any cats to this house, okay? We are full. There are no vacancies, okay?
Stella, Splash, Simba, Hydrox, Ditto, and Boo. The Lucky Ferals.
It is 9 a.m. and I'm getting ready for my day. And here's Boo and there's Stella, and I want to talk about what's been going on this morning. So Boo has vomited multiple times this morning. He actually vomited around 2 o'clock in the morning, which woke me up. And he's been doing that at night if he gets a snack at night. So I half expected him to do that, but I was hopeful that he wouldn't. But unfortunately, he did. So the cats have been getting 2 meals a day. They've been getting breakfast and they've been getting dinner. And they've been getting, you know, good portions. They've been getting homemade raw food. And if they want more after they eat their food, they've been getting some low-carb canned food. And they've been getting freeze-dried chicken on top and very, very little crunchies. So last night they had their dinner. Everything was fine, but Boo was still pestering me for food. So like, I don't know, maybe 2 hours after they ate, I was like, okay, guys, I'll give you a little bit of crunchies, because I was setting up their automatic feeders, because I'm going to be out all day today, and potentially I was even going to stay overnight and make it an overnight trip. So since I had the crunchies out, I was like, I'll give them each a spoonful of crunchies. So that's what I did. I gave them each a little spoonful of crunchies, and that's when I was thinking I probably shouldn't do that, because Boo's been vomiting at night if he gets a snack. Sure enough, I woke up 2 o'clock in the morning to the sound of a cat vomiting. And not just vomiting, but the splash you hear when a cat is vomiting, like a lot of liquid. So I don't know if Boo drank a ton of water and then he vomited, which he has a tendency to do. So I had to clean it up. And then what happened was, to make sure the feeders are working, I always put just a few crunchies in the feeders. Maybe each feeder had, I don't know, 10 or 15 little pieces of dry food. And I set it to go off at breakfast time, or 7 o'clock in the morning. And what happened this morning was they went off. I was in the shower at the time, so I didn't know what was going on. And then later, when I got out of the shower, I heard cat vomiting, and I was like, oh no, who's this? And sure enough, it was Boo. And it looked like Boo ate all of the crunchies in every feeder. So was not happy about that. Once again, there was additional water with the vomit. So I don't know if he ate the crunchies and then drank water. I don't know what the situation was. So I waited a little while, and then I gave him a squeeze up with some probiotics and a few drops of CBD oil, because I figure maybe he's dealing with like a stress issue, because in the past we have dealt with stress issues. Whenever I was taking a trip, Boo would have stress symptoms, like litter box stress symptoms, and we were able to eliminate those just by dosing him with a little bit of CBD in the days prior to me traveling. But he hasn't been having those issues, so I did not like start dosing him several days prior. So it could be a manifestation of stress, or it could be something else. So he ended up vomiting the squeeze up with the probiotic that I gave him, and I was like, okay, that's not really good. So he vomited 2 o'clock in the morning, he vomited all the crunchies, and then he even vomited a squeeze up. So I'm like, I'm not going to cancel my trip, because he's acting normal otherwise. I mean, you could see he's acting normal. He's been jumping to the top of cat towers. He's been jumping on the bed. He's been wanting lots of pets. He's just been acting completely normal. So I'm not, overly concerned that I would need to cancel my trip for the day. I'm most likely not going to stay over. I'm going to try to not make it an overnight trip and come back later tonight. My concern is I have not fed any of the cats breakfast yet, so I don't want to feed him breakfast and then have him vomiting that all up. Stella, be nice. And what I would like to do is just kind of relax his digestive system for the day. Now, I was watching a video from a vet online who said if a cat is dealing with vomiting issues, boil up some chicken, give them some boiled chicken, just a little tiny bit, and see what happens if they eat that. Well, I don't have any boiled chicken, and I don't have any chicken in the house, but I do have this container of Stewart dehydrated chicken breast, and I'm sorry for the lighting right now. So what I did was I took a few pieces of the dehydrated chicken breast, and I rehydrated them with some water, and Boo ate one of those without any issues. He devoured it, and so far he's not vomited it. So I'm just going to give him one small piece every 15 minutes or so until I leave, and that should be fine for him today. And then hopefully when I get back, I'm not going to find vomit all over the house. There you go, Bill. I probably should have crumbled it up for him to make it easier to eat, but he loves these things. Okay, so now we are going to see what happens. He's not going to get another one for another 15 minutes or so. He did not vomit the last one he ate, so hopefully he won't vomit this one, and hopefully we are solving the issue. Another thing that I should mention is that all of the Feel Away dispensers in the house are empty, so that could be contributing to a higher stress level among the cats. So I am going to replace them right now with new ones. Hello, Marty. What are you doing? You want to go outside? Who's out there? Your friend? Hello, Marty. Hello, Marty. See, she's not afraid of me. Hello, Marty. How are you? You sleeping? Hey, Marty. How are you? How are you, Marty? You tired? You wanna go sleep? It's 8 a.m. and look at what's going on here. So this is the round fabric that Sharon sent to the cats, and they love playing with stick toys underneath this fabric, which is why I have it here on the ground. We were playing last night, and then this morning I just realized that this cat toy, which I'm missing the cover on it, fits perfectly in the center. So I said, let me put it on top. I've tried it underneath and it doesn't really spin around that great. But look, if I put it on top, not only does it spin around, but it's attracting the attention of all the cats. Stella just backed away because Splash is moving in on the toy, but we could see there's Boo, Simba, and Splash. All because I put this toy on this round fabric. When I put this toy on the rug without anything underneath it, they have no interest. But because it's on this round fabric, then all of a sudden they're interested. Boo's backing away because Simba's giving him the I own this toy. Oh, see? It's 7:40 p.m. Look at what's going on in Boo's room. That's Splash and Stella laying in the window together. Splash is such a mama's boy. They were laying together on the bed all day, the bed in my room, and I just walked past Boo's room and I saw this. It is 7:20 a.m. I just opened the back door to let the kittens look out the the door basically, and I saw this. I've seen this cat one time before, and that would be yesterday when the neighbor's cat that has a collar was chasing this cat through my yard. I don't know who this cat belongs to. I don't know if it's a stray. I don't know what the situation is. Now, when my neighbor's cat was chasing it through the yard, it looked more like a play chase than like an aggressive chase, because once the cats got to the fence in my backyard, this cat dove under the fence. Uh-oh, look at this. Hello. So here's Nancy. Hello, kitty. That's a pretty cat. That's a pretty cat. Hello. I wonder if it belongs to somebody. Okay, I just put some shoes on and then I came outside and it ran away. It ran out back. Now that doesn't mean anything. It could be afraid of me. I don't know if it's one of the local ferals. I've never seen it before. So it might not be. It could just be a stray. Also, the color of it makes me think it might be a stray versus one of the ferals, because I've never seen a cat around here with that color coat or with that coat pattern. It is 10:40 p.m. and here's Boo, and let me tell you what just happened. So the cats had dinner around 6 p.m. and then I was out this evening and I just got back not too long ago, and Boo and Stella, but mostly Boo, were looking for a snack. And I have not been giving them snacks at night because I've noticed that when they get a snack at night, then Boo vomits in the middle of the night. But because he has not vomited the past few nights, I thought, okay, let me give them a snack. And here's Boo. So I gave them a snack, and I gave them a very light snack. I gave them each a squeeze up on a plate, and they had a few pieces of freeze-dried chicken on the squeeze up. That was it. I was like, okay, that's all they're gonna get. Well, 1 minute ago, I started hearing that pumping noise, and I was like, oh no, don't tell me that Boo is gonna vomit. It was just a squeeze up. And that's what Boo did. He vomited his squeeze up, so now I get to clean it. So he eats his breakfast okay, does not vomit. He eats his dinner okay, does not vomit. But if he gets a snack at night, then he vomits. I mean, it doesn't make any sense to me, because if he gets a crunchy snack, he vomits the crunchies. If he gets a squeeze up, he vomits the squeeze up. It's like whatever he gets, if he gets some canned food, he vomits the canned food. Whatever he gets as a snack, at night he vomits. What's going on, Boo? You feel okay? I'm waiting for his second microbiome test to come back. I mean, any day now I should have the results from it, so I'm really curious to see what's going on with that. He's made a lot of improvements since his last test about 6 weeks ago, and he's not over grooming anymore. His fur's growing back in. I mean, he's doing really well. It's just this very strange vomiting at night now. It is 10 a.m. and Boo is getting some boiled chicken for breakfast. All right, everybody out. Everybody out. Everybody out. You're getting your breakfast now. Come on out. So let me tell you what's going on. A few days ago, Boo was having some vomiting issues, and I read that if you give a cat boiled chicken, it should be okay for them to eat. A lot of times it'll stop the vomiting. I did not have any boiled chicken in the house, but I had the freeze-dried chicken, which I soaked in water to reconstitute, and which Boo ate without any problems. He ate it, he stopped vomiting, and then things were fine. He was then able to eat his dinner without vomiting, and we had a few good days. Then, yesterday, I gave him a squeeze up at night and he vomited the squeeze up. Now, I thought that was it. I was like, okay, you know, it's his nightly routine of vomiting at night. And this morning, I was walking through the dining room and I saw that he had actually vomited more food in the dining room. So I fed them dinner last night and then I went out. Like right after I fed them, I was like, okay guys, I have to go out and do some things and then I'll be back later. So I guess what happened was after he ate, while I was out, he vomited. And then when I got back and I gave them a snack, because obviously he's going to be hungry because he vomited his food and he was the one really insisting on some kind of snack. I gave them the snack and then he vomited that. So that's why today I said, let me cook up some chicken. I specifically purchased some boneless chicken breasts like 2 days ago. They've been in my fridge and they've been on my list of things to do as far as cooking them for Boo. So this morning I cooked one of the chicken breasts. I didn't boil it. I actually put it in a Sabbat heat and it kind of just bakes at a very, very low temperature. So as I went about my morning routine, I baked the chicken and then I cut it into pieces to let it cool, and he just had a small plate of it and he absolutely loves it. So that's why he wants some more. I'm gonna give him a little bit more and that'll be it for now. He could have more later. I just want to see if he's gonna vomit again this morning. Part of me thinks the vomiting is stress related because I know from past experiences with Boo that when he gets stressed out, he vomits. Like if another cat has to go to the vet and Boo gets stressed out because of, you know, seeing them leave with the carrier, he'll vomit. And other situations like that, he definitely has a nervous stomach. So I'm trying to figure out if that's the situation, and I'm still waiting for the test results. So once I get those, then I'll have a better idea of what kind of direction we're moving in. He has been getting probiotics with every meal. He's been eating really, really well, mostly homemade raw food. So I'm hopeful that the test results will be at least moving in a positive direction. I don't expect him to have an absolute perfect microbiome because it was so bad. The first test was just horrendous. So I just want to get an idea, like a roadmap of where we are now, right, Boo? Okay, I'll give you some more chicken. Everyone else is waiting to eat. Now I'm also thinking maybe what I'll start doing is replacing the dehydrated chicken that I've been giving them with some freshly cooked chicken and using that instead. It would be a lot cheaper to do that, and I would save the dehydrated chicken for like the automatic feeders and, you know, the occasions where I don't have any cooked chicken. So we'll see how that goes. I will only be using it as a topper and a treat. It's 12:20 p.m. Look at what's going on here in this window. I think it's Sammy and Goldie. They're laying together in the window. I think that's Sammy's leg and tail hanging down. I could be wrong. I don't want to disturb whoever it is up there. But usually that is like Sammy's favorite place to hang out. That's why I think it's her. And I think it's Goldie. Here's Nancy and Richard. And little Eva and Ziggy are in the back room. So that would leave Goldie and Sammy. It's 8:15 p.m. and look at this. Look at what's going on here. So I'm going downstairs to give the kittens their dinner, and I opened the door from the kitchen and I just saw this. So the cat on the right is the neighbor's cat, the new neighbor. The cat on the right is a tuxedo cat with a collar on. The cat on the left, I don't know whose cat that is. I don't know if it's one of their cats. That cat does not appear to have a collar on, and that's the cat that I saw being chased through the yard yesterday. So I don't know if that cat has become friends with the neighbor's cat. I do know that the neighbor said he has 4 cats. 2 of them stay inside and 2 of them go out. And his cats that go out have collars. Like the cat on the right, the tuxedo, has a collar. And their other cat has a collar also. So I don't know who this cat is, but the reason why they're here is because they were looking at the inside cats. The inside cats were looking out the back door as they were waiting to eat their dinner. Oh look, he's walking away. Okay guys, let's eat, and don't invite any cats to this house, okay? We are full. There are no vacancies, okay? We have enough cats in this house. We don't need any more. I just gave the kittens their food, and they're more interested in looking at the cats than eating. So, this is I don't know, I'm assuming it's a stray cat. And if it's friends with both of my neighbor's cats, then hopefully it would be going to my neighbor's house the same way that we just saw my neighbor's cats here with this cat. So I'm assuming it will start hanging around my neighbor's house. And if they have 4 cats, chances are very good that they will also give this cat food and give it care. In addition, we have to remember that this cat does not look like it's starving at all. It looks very well fed. So it could be someone's feeding it, someone's taking care of it, and I don't know. Time will tell.